agricultural country with a wide variety of crops grown not only for domestic use but also for export. It's also a fact that farming in India is unorganized and dependent largely on the natural weather cycles rather than the use of modern technology. Farmers depend heavily on the rain gods, and unpredictable weather cycles often lead to large losses of crop due to drought, leading to bouts of famine. In the recent past, this has also led to extreme measures among the farmers committing suicides, and the situation does not seem to be improving. There's a dire need to identify new traits for developing stress-resilient varieties and commercialization of these varieties for the development of a sustainable agriculture. So with this motive in mind, I want to break the wall of drought stress for a sustainable agriculture. There are about 126 research institutes working in the field of biological and agricultural sciences in India according to the data of DST, and they are identifying a lot of genes that are involved in stress tolerance. We at the University of Calcutta are working with dihydrin, that is drought tolerant group of genes from Physcometrilla patens. Physcometrilla has been chosen for our study as it can mark the evolutionary relationship from lower to higher group of organisms for the protein group under study. We have identified 3 groups of genes, dihydrin A, B and C from Physcometrilla patens, and we have initiated the stress tolerance characterization of these genes to determine how they confer drought stress tolerance properties. With the research in our lab, we were able to report dihydrin A and B to provide tolerance to osmotic stress, whereas dihydrin C was found to have antibacterial properties. The drought tolerant property of dihydrins were assessed by overexpression of the proteins in tobacco. Identifying a protein from moss and its overexpression and stress tolerance in a dicot showed its potential for field trials in crop plants in the future. Functional dissection of dihydrin A was also carried out for molecular characterization of the protein for its drought tolerance properties. A comprehensive knowledge of the action of dihydrins would be beneficial in making it to the top of the list as a putative gene for biotechnological manipulation of crop plants. A part of these findings was reported in Springer Journal Planta and JBC, and continued experiments have been ongoing for further molecular studies. With this, I want to find the answers to sustenance of mankind in the untrodden depths of wilderness and break the wall of drought stress for the development of a sustainable agriculture.